everyone, our today's topic is about eating right while living with COPD. So let us understand what is COPD. Now, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease or COPD is a group of lung related disease that causes airflow blockage and breathing related problems. So the main cause of COPD is tobacco smoke, long-term exposure to air pollution, certain respiratory infections like pneumonia, and family history could increase the risk of developing COPD. So if you have COPD, one of the most important steps that you should take to reduce the symptoms and improve the quality of life is by eating right. So let us understand what is eating right in COPD. First is to include fewer carbohydrates and more of good quality fats. Now, consuming the right type of nutrients is important for COPD patients for easy breathing, as the breakdown of carbohydrates or the metabolism of carbohydrates produces the most of CO2 for the amount of oxygen used, whereas the fats produces the least amount of carbohydrates. So include more of good quality fats like the soaked nuts, seeds, cold pressed cooking oils, kachi ghani mustard oil, ghee in your diet. Second is to choose the carbohydrates wisely. Now, along with fewer carbohydrates, it is important to choose the right quality of the carbs. So include complex carbohydrates as they break down slowly and provide sustained release of energy to help COPD patients cope up with their daily activities. So to get these, include whole grain cereals like wheat, barley, ragi, semi-polished rice, oats and fresh fruits, and at the same time limit the intake of simple carbohydrates that are normally found in table sugars, candies, soft drinks, fruit juices, as these can lead to breathing problems. Now, third is to always restrict salt. Now, too much of salt in the diet can cause water retention, which can affect the ability to breathe. So say no to all salty snacks and use fresh herbs and spices in place of salt to add flavor to your foods. Consult your doctor before using any form of salt substitutes. Now, fourth is to drink plenty of fluids. Now, fluids are very important for COPD patients as they help to keep the mucus thin for easier removal. Now, include at least 6 to 8 glasses of water, but plan the water intake throughout the day and not all at once. In case of any fluid restriction, check with your doctor. Now, next is to avoid gas producing foods. Now, certain fruits and vegetables can cause bloating and gas, and this could be a trigger for breathing related problems in COPD patients. In such condition, these foods need to be avoided as the carbohydrate fermentation in the digestive tract can cause breathing problems. Lastly, practicing healthy eating habits will help to ease your symptoms. So first, eat small meals, that is 4 to 6 small meals in place of 3 larger meals, as this helps to reduce the stomach fullness and provides more room for the lungs to expand. Second is to eat more foods early in the morning if you're usually tired later in the day. And lastly, it is important to have dinners early, that is at least 3 hours before the bedtime. Along with this, it is important to maintain a healthy body weight. Now, this is because extra weight will demand more oxygen, while being underweight can make you feel tired, weak, and can increase the risk of infection. Living with COPD is definitely not easy, but having a balanced diet will help to have a better control over your symptoms and minimize the complications. Stay tuned for more exercise related videos and subscribe to our channel. Also, to know more about chronic diseases, send hi to Prana on WhatsApp 84510 58451.